Thursday and we're back on this truck again. Alright, on the last video, I didn't get a chance to show y'all adjusting valves and how I adjust them to do that. And I do it the easy way. Some people might not agree with the way I do it, but it's the way I do it. You don't have to do it the way I do it, but it works out good for me, and I've never had any bad luck with it. So let me get to it and show you how I do it. Okay, this is a Chevy 5.7 liter. And all you small blocks and you big blocks and all is going to be like this. It's going to be the same setup pretty much. You can do this on solid lifters or pretty much any kind of valve setup that comes in these Chevrolets. So what I done is I took all these rockers, and it don't matter whether it's on top dead center. It don't make a bit of difference. Some people might say it does, but it don't. Put these on and go through individual, each one. Tighten it down until you have drag. Just drag. I don't mean tight. Just have a little bit of drag on each push rod if you turn it. What happens is, these are hydraulic. They have a little spring in that hydraulic lifter. And you can push them down. These are pumped up right now, but when you put them in new, you can push down on them. So you don't want to preload this too much. So all you need to do is tighten this rocker down to where you just have drag on the push rod. When you turn it with your fingers, you just have drag. That one's too tight because of where it's at in the cycle. Now I've already done these. I had to get this truck done, so I'm just explaining it now. So what you do is you go through every rocker and you adjust it down to where you can just feel drag on your push rod. And then when you get them all to where you just have drag on them, both sides, you go to both sides and do that. Then you turn your engine over. Turn your engine over just a little bit. And as you turn it over, you're gonna have some that get looser. The push rods will get looser, and then some push rods will get tighter. Well, at that point, don't touch the tight ones. Just go to the loose ones and tighten them down just to where you have drag on all the loose ones. You'll turn your engine over as many revolutions as you want. You can take as long as you want to on this if you want to be particular about it. And just keep every loose rocker, tighten it up to where it's just got drag. And when you get done going through these over and over, eventually you're going to get to where you can turn the engine over and you won't have any loose push rods. They'll all just have a little bit of drag on them. The book calls for a 3/4 turn. So you start back here with your ratchet, turn all the way around here and then back to here. That's 3/4 of a turn, not a full turn. That's what the book calls for. That's a recommendation. But this is a kind of a foolproof adjustment. You can do this on any of them. If you bring them just to where they got, and what this is called, when you turn this, when you turn that push rod and it's got drag on it, and it ain't sloppy, it's called zero lash. Zero lash means you don't have any lash in it. That's all you need. You need zero lash. And from that point, you can put 3/4 of a turn on these. On these hydraulic lifters, the 3/4 of a turn comes into play. On a solid lifter, that's different. But as far as these, that comes into play. But this is stock 5.7 R350 on 87 Chevrolet. Now I was going to show last night, I was adjusting them and I was going to show all that, but it was so dark I couldn't really show it, so I just figured I'd wait. Until it's daylight and show y'all. But we've cleaned these up and they look pretty good, and the truck runs good. I can actually start it up now, and it's a good idea when you get these trucks and they got sludge in them. You know, I cleaned all the push rods out, but start the truck up and see if you got oil coming out of each one of these rockers. You got a little hole right here, and you should have oil coming out of there. Now, if you have one or two of these stopped up, whichever one's not stopped up, that's going to squirt hard. So that's an indication. Indication something stopped up. But you got to make sure all those are clear of debris. Yeah, I mean, obviously if you start it up like that, it's going to get some oil down over your motor and stuff. I've made valve covers that was cut out to where I could adjust these. Good idea in like the old vans and stuff. Keep them clean. You don't want to get it all over everything, but these are adjusted and the valve seals are in, and y'all seen that video, and the truck smoked bad, but I want to show you now the truck does not smoke. And I'm gonna start this thing up and let y'all see that it does run good now that we put the valve seals in, and it's made a huge difference. So let me start it up and show you. I think I can actually just put the phone here. The exhaust is right up there, so you can see how much smoke comes out. And I wish I'd have videoed it before, because before it smoked terrible. And I had it on video, but somehow or another it got deleted. But I'm going to show you now how the truck runs. As you see, it ain't no smoke coming out, so we fixed that problem. Sounds like it got a big old cam in. Still no smoke. Hey, I want to say too, just a little tip. This is a lawnmower spark plug, and I'm not putting this in this truck. I just want to show you this little trick. Sometimes these spark plugs are hard to get in, and it's hard to reach in there between everything. So if you take a hose and you put this spark plug, try and do it in video at the same time. Let me do this. If you put that spark plug in that hose, it's just a lawnmower spark plug, it allows you to get in there and screw your spark plug in that hole without having to reach through all that stuff. But it really helps. I just figured I'd share that. And you can make this hose longer or shorter. Okay, so that wraps that up. I want to explain to y'all how to adjust valves. That's the way I do it. Like I said, you don't have to do it the way I do it, but that's the way I do it, and it works fine. And I haven't had no trouble out of it. And I think you can get it pretty exact. Truck runs good. All the other trucks I've done before, they run great, and it starts right up if you adjust it this way. So, hey, I hope y'all like that, and like and subscribe, and share my videos. Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks again for watching.